Hello and welcome. I am Anthony Pagetohs. Remember my last name at some point. Bringing you a game here from Silv, which is a member of my clan, and Dekaza's EVZStone. EVZStone? I'm not entirely sure how you say that. We got EVZStone. I'm just gonna call him Stone. We got Stone starting here at the bottom right as the blue Terran, and Silv up here at the top left as the red Zerg. Now, Silv plays random, so at this point I'm guessing he has the advantage. These are both only Silver League players, so don't start expecting crazy awesome stuff going on, because it's unlikely. Now, I don't know, I haven't watched this, I don't know the outcome of this match, I have no idea what's going on, so I'll be just as in the dark as everybody else at this point. We got Silv here going for a 9 pool, well, 10 pool, after you take off the 1 of course. So he's not going for any particular rush tactics, and of course EVZStone at the bottom right is just going for the typical Terran wall off by the looks of it. Neither of them, well, what else can you say at this early start? We open up the production tab and we'll just keep an eye on what everyone's doing. A barracks is down for EVZStone, undoubtedly part of his wall, yep, there it is. And here comes the scout. Brave little scout moving out across the middle of the map, but it looks like he's going anti-clockwise base to base, so he's not actually going to find Silv straight away, as Silv's on the opposite side of the map. So if Silv is going possibly for early rush, he may be caught unawares by it. And what do we got down? Drones coming in still for Silv. This is putting him at no particular advantage right now, I don't think. Now, 13 SCVs to 12 drones at this point in time. And that goes down the gas for EVZStone, so not looking like we're going for a Reaper harass at all, because just going to pump out a couple of Marines. A couple of Marines coming out there, and for Silv, I need to learn my hotkeys. Silv, 6 Zerglings in production. Now, first Marine is just coming out for EVZStone there, and the Zerglings are going to make their way across the map just as the scout comes in. Queen down, quickly knocking him out of there. Well, he got as much information as it was possible to get at this point, seeing as Silv only has, and there we go, there goes this extractor down for Silv, which, so we could be looking for early roach play. Well, not early at this point, but at this point taking into anything. Maybe metabolic boost for speed. Here come the Zerglings halfway across the map now, coming up towards. They will of course walk into this wall of Terran buildings, and will most likely have to pull back, I'd assume. There's the free Marines sitting there waiting, guns in hand, ready for battle. One Zergling moving off to the side. One Zergling down, 2 Zergling down, 3 Zerglings down. Got to pull back, so 4, 5 Zerglings dead. And absolutely no gain. No scout whatsoever. All you'll have seen is that wall and a hail of bullets that hit him in the face. Back at base, the Roach Warren has gone down, so Silv is going for a bit of roachling play at the start, it seems. There's the lava inject coming off, and Terran infantry weapons level 1 has begun. Reactor going down on the first barracks, and a second and third barracks now going down for EVZStone, so looking like a heavy bio play here. Perhaps Silv would be wanting to look into making a couple of banelings in order to destroy through the infantry armor. Unfortunately not. He is of course unaware of this. Taking up to a... Sorry, not taking up. He's finally taking the expand. Very late expand for Zerg. 5, almost at the 6-minute mark. So at the moment it's looking like Stone actually has the advantage here. He's got the wall off. He's not actually producing much, but he's getting a lot of production buildings, a surprisingly large amount of production buildings, really, considering he's only got the 1 base. Hasn't put down a command center anywhere at this point, so he hasn't expanded yet. This is going for a double reactor, 1 tech lab, and a tech lab also on his factory. Stim being researched. A couple of missile turrets going down very early on. 5 roaches in production now for Silv. and the baneling nest has gone down, so we could be looking at a bit of ling roach play. Baneling roach play, sorry. And here we go. So that's 6 roaches there for Silv now, just sitting, not a lot going on in it. Stone quite happy to just sit back at base and turtle up by the looks of it. Silv has got this Zergling on his natural, so he will see when he's going to take the expand. So I suppose Silv could be feeling pretty confident at this point, seeing as he's basically... there goes the sensor tower out. Also, obviously, Stone will know that that Zergling is sitting there. Whether he's going to do anything about it at this point, we don't know. 1 tank, siege tank in production as well. There you go. Here come the 2 Marines to kill the scout. Silv somehow knows about it, and he's gone. There we go. Hasn't moved out of range of the sensor tower yet, so they still know that he's there running around. But across the map, we've got roaches coming into play. We've got 5, 11, 10, 12 roaches coming across the map. Now, siege tank is out, but is not sieged up at this point, so... there it goes, sieged up now, it's in range of the pass. Silv's roach is going to move just through, and the shot rings out there, warning Silv, backs off. Level 1 armor, now coming down for the infantry, along with combat shield for the Marines. And command center also, so he's looking to take and expand. Not a lot of no production. There you go. Silv's now bringing in 14 Zerglings, so it looks like he's going for your typical baneling bust down the front door. But with a second siege tank now going into place, this could be denied rather easily. With the 2 Marines sitting on the second natural, and unfortunately Stone will of course know about these roaches, and just as I say it, they start to back off. Obviously, being in sensor range is not a good place to be. These 2 little Marines are going to get absolutely destroyed. There was no honor in their death whatsoever, completely ruined. And here comes the Zerglings to back up the roaches. What are they going to do? Will he turn them into lings? And wow, the production tab has exploded. Widow Mine, Starport, Armory, infantry still coming out, and upgrades coming out from EVZStone here. He's upgrading his second command center into an orbital before flying it off anyway. And Silv macro is only 7 drones on his natural and 13 on his minerals back at home. The Spire going down now, but I think Silv at this point, with having Stone contained, what should be looking more towards his macro than his army. He's got the map advantage. He knows that his opponent is likely only on the 1 base. There goes the scan, and he will see the banelings coming in. When Roach moves up, possibly that too slow though on the banelings. The banelings are coming up. They're going to hit the front, and boom! Down goes the supply depot. The Terran barracks is on fire. The infantry move forward, but with no drawing the roaches into the siege tank range, and quickly back off. At the moment, Stone is far too defended on this hill. There is no way that Silv can move in without taking a huge amount of losses here. Backs off, and up comes the wall. More supply depots coming in, oddly enough. And the Terran are going on a little hunting party. The infantry are taking the natural. Siege tank still sitting up there for Overwatch. The second one just about has range here. Roach is looking to escape through the back door now. Level 2 weapons is now coming down, along with 2 medivacs coming out. And it looks like Stone is done sitting at home. He's going for a 1 base in. Not exactly an all-in though. Well, as he should be able to produce enough units back at home in case this attack fails. Roaches have battered down this back door, giving more access to Silv's attacks. But Mutalisk's now into production. He's going to take to the air now. Don't know if he's aware, if Silv is actually aware, if let's go to Silvcam. He doesn't see any of Stone's air defense at this point, so he's completely unaware. In fact, I don't really see any in whereabouts. I did see them in production, but I don't actually see He's got one on his mineral line, that's why. He's gonna stop any muta harass on his mineral lines. Stone now looking to expand his economy, taking up position at his third, sorry, and putting down some heavy defense. So he's not actually going for the attack. Roaches coming from the side, and they're going to get absolutely destroyed by the siege fire. Big explosions everywhere, boom, bits of roach all over those marines. Battle hardened now, they're covered in the blood of their enemies. Unfortunately, Silv is now just completely down. Army supplies 34 to 53, and he hasn't even got a worker supply bonus that much, 39 to 33. So while Silv does have, and we got 3 medivacs moving out, but no units. They're moving around to the back. It looks like we're going to see a drop here. Silv has started to take his second natural, and back at home, at least he's got. Well, let's just say he's got more. Terran is now going for more upgrades again, mass upgrades. Oh, here we go. The Mutalisks are moving out across the middle of the map. Where will they be spotted by? No. It looks like. Yep, Stone has not seen these Mutalisks move out, but nor has Silv seen this Terran army moving out. He's sieging up in the middle here for some reason. I think he's for an ambush, but here it comes. Silv comes in. Let's have a look at what we've got here. I can't remember the hotkey anymore. What do I look for? Control up. 13 workers killed so far by Silv Neutral. He is going to go up into the main, but of course he's going to find that missile turret. What will he do? He's going to focus it down and absolutely destroy it. Stone's income here. All his 24 SCVs to 0 killed, 29 units to 32 in total. The Terran army having to run back to defend. Silv taking a few hits, shooting some down and moving. He's keeping his force mobile. It's still harassing, taking out the supply depots now. It looks like he's gonna. Stone is nowhere near as being supply blocked at this time though, so not a huge lot done by that. 2 Vikings out now are gonna draw away the Mutalisks from the main. A nice move there by Silv. Absolutely no SCVs now left. Well, 17 workers now to 52. Silv has a huge economy, a bonus at this point. He's taken his third base. 2 gas going down on that, put him up to his 6 gas, full hiding. He's floating a lot of minerals at this point. And in units wise, what have we got here? We got 12 Mutalisks versus 4 Vikings, 3 Hellbats, a siege tank, 34 Marines, and 5 Marauders. Now, while Silv does have the economy bonus, this is not looking good army composition wise and upgrades wise. Stone does have the advantage. If he were to push out now, unless Silv suddenly got some production going, which, well, he's got 60 more Mutalisks coming in. Now, another Viking coming out from Stone here, it's not going to be enough to deny it. I believe that'll only put him up to a total of 3. Well, he's got 5 Vikings at the moment, 1 more in production, 6 Vikings will be going up against more than 30 Mutalisks. I can't see this going well at all. I believe Stone's going to get hammered at this point, but don't forget the 34 Marines. But the maneuverability of these Mutalisks will give us Silv an advantage, and as they move a lot in the middle of the map again, coming towards the naturals, we're going to see another fight. Out comes this Terran army, and boom! Shots are firing out. Mutalisks are going down. Stim goes down. Mutas have got to pull back. They cannot take on both groups of infantry and the aerial army. He's going to move around trying to get into the natural, but no, he's just fakes it. Faking it, try and get marine fire out of the way, focusing down those Vikings. 3 Vikings down, 1 on low health, and they're coming back again. 5. All the Vikings are down, and now Silv has the maneuverability. He's moving away from the Marines there, does not want to get caught by them. More missile turrets have, of course, gone down. Not bothering with his main, so still actually running only off 1 base worth of minerals at this point for Stone. And if you look at the mineral count, we've got 5,000 minerals floating here for Silv at this point. Even if his entire army gets destroyed, he can replace it. Oops, sorry, I missed that. Muta's trying to poke in around the back, finding missile turrets down, and gonna head back in around into the main, which is just completely undefended at this time. So in comes the Mutalist, doing some damage to the supply depots. Again, though, Stone rather ahead in supply, so this isn't going to make a huge difference at this point. 2 Vikings come in, 1 down, 2 down, and Silv moves back before the infantry can do anything. A third one comes out. The rally point is got to be placed in the wrong spot. Yes, it is. Silv now trying to do some damage to the starport, but does not have enough units. Takes a hit off the missile turrets, but still some nice damage done there. He's constantly keeping Stone on his back foot while expanding. Sorry, not expanding, expanding his army size, I should say. Unfortunately, he could do with, I would say he could do with more drones on his mineral line, but say as he's floating 7k now, it's not really necessary. He could do looking into going into a Nidus worm attack, perhaps using his mutas to draw out Stone's army, and then Nidus pop up in the back. But I'm not sure we're going to see that. So the Terran army now moving out again, and as soon as that happens, somehow Silv knows. Silv just knows, and he comes in, killing off a few SCVs. Here come Marines. He didn't wait long enough. There's no way he's going to be able to take down that starport. He's got him fall back before losses are taken. Straight into the... He is going to focus down these missile turrets, but the Vikings are coming in from behind. Missile turrets are down. Where are the infantry? The infantry are coming around. They have stim, but it's just not enough. Down goes the other Viking, and now the SCVs take 1 or 2 hits. What are we looking like here? Worker supply 54 versus 22. Silv has managed to destroy 27 SCVs with these mutas. I don't know, the mutas are just making this game for Silv, even though he's not gaining a particular army advantage at this time. He is constantly destroying Stone's economy. Stone needs to really take another base, and he has to find a way to take out these mutas. Perhaps he would like to go for a 4 just to sit on the mineral line, if nothing else, for that aerial splash damage. Well, looks like the infantry are going to move back up into the main. We'll see Stone's expecting Silv to once again come around here and try to take out the starport. More Vikings in production. Siege tanks into the front. And here we have more mutas coming in. Hello, crap, bestie, beetle. So here we have even more mutalisks for Silv coming in. He's just going to constantly keep going for this. And well, with 3 bases and floating 7k minerals, why wouldn't you? As long as he keeps his... Another 14 mutalisks in production. 14 more mutas coming in to this 28. Already sitting. A couple of roaches at home as well. I highly doubt they're going to be doing much. Just sitting there, just chilling out, not doing much. A lot of hatchery, and there come the mutas pop. A second sensor tower has gone down for Stone, but by the looks of it, Silv's mutas are just outside that range. Can't actually, we don't get to see the. I believe they are. Anyway. So here we go, 42 mutalisks now coming in around the back. A widow mine down there, that's gonna hurt when that pops. Boom. A lot of damage done across all of those mutas there, dropping their health down a fair amount. No detection available for Silv at this front line. He's going back over. Fortunately, the cooldown will keep him alive. He takes down the Vikings. No more empty air for sorry, Stone there. Medevacs just being sacrificed needlessly as the Marines now finally come in, but without any medevac assistance, they're just gonna drop. Silv taking a couple of losses on the mutalisks there, but moving back safely. "33 mutalisks down, so 9 mutalisks were lost, but again, Stone has decided he needs to take another base, but he has no minerals at this point in the game. This has got to be it now. He's got 11 SCVs, 89 minerals, but they're all on gas. He's got no mineral income whatsoever. Well, Silv is sitting here, 2-1 upgrades, 32 Mutalisks sitting outside his base, and all that Stone is trying to do is fend them off with a handful of Marines. And it's just not going to be enough. Silv now continuing to expand as well. He's taken a 4th while this is all going on. And now here come the Banelings just to ruin things for him. But I don't think they're going to be needed. But it looks like this could be the end. Mutas see the infantry. They're moving around to the back. Infantry, of course, seeing the Mutas. A wall of turrets are down, but with the amount of Mutas there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Silv just focuses them down quickly, moving into the production, takes down the reactor off the starport, and there's the no GG.